Hi everybody!
Hi everybody, welcome to another crochet video with me, Laura, and welcome back,
Misi.
Yeah. He is back for his crochet beginner lesson number 2.
The 2.
If you missed our first crochet teaching Missy to crochet video, go check that out. I'll put a link somewhere on this video or in the description below to the first one. And you learned to chain in your first video. And the point of these videos is a way for you to tell me or show me the problems you have as we go in like real time. And what's great about that is obviously if you've been crocheting for a long time, you kind of forget the problems that you had when you learned to crochet. So Missy is here for that, pointing out all the problems. So don't be embarrassed of all your difficulties, because what that will do is I can then help you, and then hopefully anyone watching who is a beginner will be like, I have that problem, and I, hopefully give a solution. So, and if you are obviously an avid crocheter already, then it's just entertaining to watch. So.
It's actually very interesting to me because I'm not really interested about the crocheting.
Don't say that on camera.
but it's actually very fun, and the most interesting things about that, I am like a beginner. I'm just discovering the basic problems because I have a theory. I think a lot of people would like start like a beginner crocheting, but I think very quickly give up because the first steps, like a beginners, is really hard, and I recognize that when I start practicing behind the camera. So I think first we just made like a recap. I just would like talking about the difficulties when I recognized under the practice.
When practice.
Practice. Thank you. My grammar is not perfect, of course, but I show what was the secrets.
I think also one thing I want to just add is that I think one of the problems beginners have is not just how hard it is, but also I think over ambitious. They see even just a granny square or amigurumi is definitely primarily one of the things that people want to crochet immediately. And the positives about doing amigurumi is you only have to really learn chaining, slip stitch, and a single crochet, and that's kind of it. But amigurumi is quite ambitious. There's a lot of sewing involved and working in the round and small pieces, so it can be quite ambitious. So I think absolutely keep your project simple, maybe flat, don't work in the round straight away, and just master the basic stitches, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochets,
absolutely,
etc.
My first advice to the beginners, first time when you start just chaining, I think the best way, just chaining a few yarn ball and try again and again, because I think just chaining, because this is the first step.
So you've been practicing your chaining. Do you want to just show me?
The first, the beginnings. This is the slip knot. Because I always forgot holding this yarn, so I just start pulling without holding, and I just don't understand what's happening.
It's like twisting around.
Yeah, and after that I recognized the solution, hold the yarn, so I just make this back. Maybe it's very simple things, but foundation. So holding
both,
holding these things, and it's important. Don't be too tight. Just good. Here. And my second mistake, I start crocheting this yarn because the tail. So it's very important. Check after that which is the yarn ball.
Yeah, I mean if you want, what you can do is you can just remove that and twist it around, and maybe that's just in a bit of a better position.
Yeah.
You're working on if you want.
Yes. So after that, grab the yarn and start crocheting So hold the yarn in this way.
Go from the front.
And grab the yarn and move across the hook. Now is a third problem. I always tried this tiding here really strongly, and it's not good because in this way the yarn is very small in the hook.
So you want to leave a little bit of space.
Yeah, I need to leave the space.
Yeah.
Because
and just pull on the tail end.
Yeah.
To give yourself a little bit of space.
And the next, I always hold to my 2 finger down here the chains.
Yeah, and you move up as you crochet.
And yeah, I need following your project step by step.
That's it. Yeah.
And this help.
That keeps the loop open a little bit loosely.
It's help leading the hook and the yarn. And the next, oh sorry, yeah, I'm not an expert. So the next, use your hand, because first time I'm just thinking that's it, nothing else. But you need grab the yarn and need rotating the hook. That need a grab and rotating down the hook, and after that you can move across on the hole. And the next tip, it is very important. Be patient, not rushing. So when you start,
are you teaching this now?
when you start, but you start chaining first, it's some things when you need really slowly, and if you made in slowly, it start working. I think the big problem when you watch.
Don't be too tight on the working yarn as well.
When you're watching the videos, the tutorials, the teachers or the persons do way quickly, and you're thinking, oh yeah, this is the normal way. No,
especially if you watch sped up videos, you think you should have to crochet that fast.
No, it is a slow process, and the first time when you're practicing the chain, just do slowly and enjoy the chains and try make a nice and nice chain, and just developing your muscle memory, because later the chaining came from the muscle memories.
Yeah, you're very tight on your working yarn as well, so that's making it a bit harder for you.
Yeah, not thinking too much, and don't be sad if it's not working first time. Just try again and again. Make the mistakes, not worry about the mistakes, and try again. And finally, just start working. I don't know how, I can't explain it this, but it start working. Yeah.
Okay, well, are you ready for lesson 2?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we have I've got some little sample chains here that I've been doing in the background.
Look the differences, put your chains to my chain.
I know, but it's not a competition. I'm using a smaller hook actually because that's all I have to hand, but I thought for the next lesson we will learn the single crochet.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
So the single crochet is an American term which is abbreviated to an SC in a crochet pattern. In UK terms, it's known as a double crochet. So in UK terms, they skip straight to a double crochet.
Okay.
So this is the single crochet. What we're going to be doing is we don't count the loop on our hook, okay? So this loop here on our hook, we ignore, it's not a stitch, okay? It's just working. Our first chain is the one next to that, so you want to look for that first V, and we're going to skip that first V. We're going to work into the second one.
Okay.
Okay, so ignore the loop on your hooks, not a stitch. That's your first chain and that's your second chain, and we're going to work into our second chain. Now there are different ways people like to crochet into their chains, but I'm just going to show you my way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right in between that V, and we're just going to go underneath that top loop. Now if you turn your work over, you'll see these horizontal bars. Sometimes people like to work into these horizontal bars. I actually find that a little bit harder for beginners, but it is great for a neater edge. But we're going to work the easier method. We're going to go underneath that, in that second stitch, underneath that top loop. Okay, I don't know if Missy wants to come on camera.
No, I'm just watching you.
Okay. Then we're going to grab our yarn. So we yarn over and we bring that through, just like a chain. Okay, but now we've got 2 loops on our hook. Okay, and we're going to yarn over again, and instead of bringing it through one loop like in a chain, we're going to bring it through both loops, and that is a single crochet. Okay. Missy's trying.
Okay. Looks easy. Yeah. Okay, so here.
So the first thing you want to look for is a nice clean V. Now you're actually looking at the back where those horizontal bars are, which I showed you. So
that's the reason why I didn't see.
Here
we go.
So that's also a good thing to point out.
Okay, a little bit.
Okay, so we don't
organize my hook. Okay.
We don't count the loop on a hook. You need to find your first.
Wait. Okay.
Your first V.
Here.
And then your second V.
I move.
Can you see clearly your? Okay. You got it.
And here.
So that's your second one.
Because it's not a stitch. This is the stitch and stitch.
Yeah. So that's second one.
Here.
Yeah. I'm just going to go in between that V.
How are we across this?
Does it help if you move to a smaller hook?
Oh, it's good.
You okay?
Because okay, I move up. Okay.
Okay, and it's very similar to the chain. We're going to yarn over and we're going to bring it through that chain.
How?
Just grab the yarn.
Here.
So just imagine it's like a chain. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay. Wait, I'm working on that. Okay, here.
So what you want? Are you okay?
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, just for that one loop. Oh my gosh, it's very painful to watch.
Yeah, it is the beginners. You see? Trust me, I'm coming. Shall we?
Okay, I don't want to laugh because it's very hard. Again, try and hold on to your chains this way, and it just keeps a little bit of perspective. Okay. And again, we just want to go underneath and then just pop that through.
Nice.
Okay, so it really helps to just hold on to those chains and keep the perspective. Keep them flat.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to see.
Okay. How are you holding the yarn?
This.
Okay, I see. Okay.
So holding it like that, and we go back. So we go in. And we just going underneath. Just hook. That's it. And bring it underneath. Move out your way.
Come, baby, come. Yay! Coming.
That's what she said.
Not through the
No, you made a mistake. You've gone through both loops on your hook.
Just the one?
You're only supposed to come through because you want to end up. You want to end up with 2 loops on your hook.
Oh God. Okay, so
you find your second chain. So you've got to keep this tension. I think is your biggest problem.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oops. Come on.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yarn over. So we're gonna go into our chain. So we just come here. So again, we go underneath. Just want to hook that over. It really helps to keep that tension. You see it's straight on mine.
Okay.
Hook. That's it, and then you just come through that stitch.
The first.
Yeah, the first, because you want to. Look at that!
Look at that! Yay!
So you got 2 loops, and then all you need to do now is hook your yarn again and pull through both loops.
Oh, yeah, almost. Okay.
And that is a single crochet.
Oh, my first single crochet.
Yay!
Oh. Okay.
And now you just got to repeat that in every chain all the way across.
What?
Every chain. So what we now do, now we've got our first, we look for the next chain over here. So make sure you don't go back into the same one. You need to find the next chain and do the exact same thing. Bring the yarn through.
How you find?
Through too.
Well, okay. How's the? So you show me again the. Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, that's your.
Oh, I
is that your next chain?
Yeah.
So yeah, and the same thing again. Make sure you stay on camera. Bring it through.
Just the front.
Just the stitch.
And again.
Yarn
Come, baby. Yes. Okay.
Too many innuendo.
Oh, look at that! Here's a 2-stitch.
Yeah, look at that. That's a nice clear single crochet.
Cool. And yay, my second. Something's happened.
It gets easier as you go along because you can see it more clear. You want to be careful because some of these V's are getting quite tight. Oh, hang on. Have you found the next?
Yeah. It's okay. I am pro, you know.
Now you've gone for it twice. You've gone for the same stitch twice. So you've actually done an increase.
Okay.
You see?
I see.
You see the hole is quite big there. So if you see here, this is your next one. It's actually quite small because you've been pulling quite tightly.
Don't be worrying. A little bit working on that, and here we go.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Same thing again. You yarn over and bring it through. Just the stitch. Keeping that.
Okay.
Keeping that second loop, and then yarn over, pull through both loops.
It's hard managing the yarn, but yeah.
Yeah. You find your flow eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. So your next stitch is, let's have a look. There's gonna be this one. Yeah. This nice empty one. Okay. So I think it's just a case of practicing that until you get all the way across.
Just made one more. Just because, yay!
It's good. From both loops. So that's nice and clean. Yeah. Okay. So now you can see here.
Something's happening here. Look at that.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, and you'll find the first one is a little bit tucked at the end.
Yeah,
but you can clearly see you've got these single crochets.
So
these are called double crochet in UK terms, single crochet in American terms.
A little bit closer to the. There you go. Okay.
Well, it's interesting actually. I just want to add that I notice when I crochet, it's just before I go into a chain, I'm holding the chains and I go in, I bring the yarn through, and then I swap to the project, almost like moving it 90 degrees to then work on that. And then I go back to holding the chains. I just realised I did this. Back to holding the project.
So smooth. Crazy. I did that.
So you notice I'm holding different
satisfying watching. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe alternate between holding the chains, bring the yarn through, then swap back to holding the project. So yeah, just realised I did that. I didn't know I did that. So okay, so I think we'll stop there because it's going to take Missy a lot of practice to get to the end because you've done quite a lot of initial chains. So I won't punish you and make you go all the way to the end. But I just wanted to show the viewers how amazing that is. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. He's done that all by himself with just me giving a few tips, but you were very adamant that I wasn't going to cheat and do it for you.
No, so it is hard first time, like a chaining to me, but it's again, just be slowly, keep calm, concentrating, focusing to the stitch.
Going in the same direction.
And just practicing, and again, don't thinking on your project, granny square or figures or something else.
Just practice.
Just practicing chaining and
make a stop.
Is it double?
This is a single crochet.
Single crochet. Yeah.
And one of the most important things, enjoy using your hook as well. So when you're actually grabbing the yarn, twist the hook down and hook it. Literally hook it. That's the whole point of crochet. You want to hook. So it's and hold on to your project. Always go underneath and hook that yarn down, ching, like that, and then ching, and then twist back up as you come through. So use your hook. Don't be afraid to enjoy the hooking.
So
I think you did amazing. So
thank you. I try my best. it's not easy, but I don't give up.
Yeah, I think one thing I want to say is when you learn to crochet for the first time and you're literally starting a project, that is the hardest part. So you're being thrown into the deep end immediately, because making slip knots and chaining and working into that first row is the hardest part, or even working into a magic ring or chain fold, it's the hardest part. But once you get to the end and then you move on to your next row, it's much easier, I feel. It's much easier to get into your project. So we've lost Missy now to the crochet. But I think you did fantastic, and in our next lesson we will recap the single crochet and also show you how to move on to the next row. And if you're keen to know what to do for the next row, we just do a chain one and then we turn, and then we work into these stitches that we've created.
And don't forget, you two friends, the patient and the slowly.
And tension, always holding the project in the right places. We need to master that. And don't stress yourself by trying to work on an actual project. Just it's all about scarves in the beginnings of crochet.
Your first project is practicing. So
we'll leave Missy to practice for the next few weeks, and in our next video it's going to be a tutorial, hopefully. And if you've been following me on Instagram, you can see I briefly shared this in the celebration of our 1 million subscribers. I have designed a geometric traditional granny square. So this is just a play on the traditional granny square, playing with colour to make these geometric shapes. And you can see these two are actually different. They're like mirrors of each other, but when you put them all together you start to get some really funky designs. So they're great for granny square blankets. So join me in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video, whatever you want to do, even dislike it if you really must. And we will see you soon for some more crochet crafting fun. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.